All right, my friends, welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you're here. It makes me happy to have you. Like this video, subscribe. I want you to get all of the content that's coming out. I want you to be able to share it with all of your friends. This is meaningful stuff that can absolutely change your life. And so again, like this, subscribe, follow. Pumped to have you with me today. I want to talk to you about something that will make a ginormous difference in your life and the outcomes that you experience. Right? In life, we oftentimes have these ideas that come into our heads. We're like, oh, it would be so cool if I went and did this. And then you start moving towards it. It's kind of the honeymoon phase. You're really, really excited. And then all of a sudden it gets hard. It gets challenging. You're like, man, I don't know if this was for me. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. And so you start to kind of change your focus to something else. Right? And then you start that with a ton of excitement. You're just pumped to be there. You're excited about the possibilities, about the future, whatever that idea could become. You just know it will work. And then all of a sudden it gets hard, right? And you're like, oh man, I don't know if this was for me. Maybe I should move to something else. And you move to something new and something new and something new over and over and over again. I like to call this the parable of the peach tree. And this is why. Let's say that you've got this orchard, okay? Let's say you've got an acre behind your house with really, really great ground that's perfect for growing stuff, right? And you just decide, I'm gonna plant myself a peach tree. So what you do is you go out back, you dig the hole, you get the peach seed out, and you put it in the ground, and you give it water and sunlight and every bit of nutrients, or all of the nutrients that it needs to start growing. Right? And you do this for about 3 days, 4 days, maybe 5 days. And you come out on your 6th or 7th day and realize, man, where's the tree? Right? I haven't seen anything yet. I've been doing everything I'm supposed to be doing.
Well, we're waiting.
Shouldn't there be a tree here and shouldn't there be fruit? Like, all right, but I'll just give it a little bit more time. I'll give it a little more time. And so you water it and provide all the nourishment and sunlight that it needs for another week, right? And there's still nothing there. And so by this time, again, you're thinking, I want everything now. I would like to have these results now. I want to taste that juicy peach right now.
It's my money and I need it now.
Right? And so you think, maybe I'm doing something wrong. So you switch, like, I'm going to try cherries. I'm going to try cherries now. So you do the exact same thing that you did with the peach tree. You grab a cherry seed, you put it in the ground, and you go throughout this 2-week process, and you don't see anything happening. And because you neglected your peach seed now, it's died, right? Yeah, it hasn't got the sunlight. It doesn't have any of the nutrients that it needed. And so now it's not working anymore. It was going to grow. It had everything that it needed to grow, but you stopped watering it or taking care of it. Right? This causes a major challenge in our lives because we don't ever get to experience the fruit that you want so bad. But one of the most important ingredients that we forget and that we need so badly in our lives is simply just time, right? We just have to be willing to wait and be patient, right? And put in work and realize, hey, it's going to be hard. I don't see any a seedling yet. Nothing's really happening. But if I'm consistent, if I keep doing what I know I should do, there will be results. Right? And that's the best feeling ever, when we can focus on something and say, all right, even if it gets hard, I'm going to stick with it. And if for some reason my peach tree isn't growing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find somebody with a green thumb, somebody that knows what they're doing with this stuff, and I'm going to ask them for help. I'm going to hire them as a mentor. I'm going to talk to them and ask what they've done to be able to have such a beautiful orchard and lots of peach trees, right? And they'll tell you exactly what you need to do in order to get exactly where you want to go. So again, instead of planting the seed, getting super nervous and stressed about things not working, and then moving on to something different, stick with it, right? Do whatever you need to do to make sure that you stick with whatever seed that you've decided to plant until it grows to fruition. If it's something that produces good fruit, like a peach or a pear or cherries, if it's good fruit that the seed can produce, then stick with it until you can see the fruit and taste it. You deserve that. And it's such an exciting process. It's so much fun. There's nothing more rewarding or fulfilling than when you choose to work hard at something and then watch that work pay off. Right? The law of the harvest is real. We reap what we sow. But oftentimes people just give up too early, right? And Albert Einstein said the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. So instead, again, of trying to plant, moving to a different tree, trying to plant, moving to a different tree or idea or thought, moving to a different idea or thought. Just stick with one and give it the time that it deserves, and you'll find that you are wildly successful for being willing to do that. I'm excited for you to give it a try.